Hello? Hello? It's me, Moon Knights. Do you remember me? It's me, Michał. I'm a lore seeker from another world. Me, howdy, Poppy. It's very nice to see someone of your importance, King Poppy Alolite. That I pronounced your surname weirdly. Hello, Kirill. I'm your little mouse. Did you know, fun fact, I was thinking about being a rad VTuber.
Hello there.
Hello there, Graham. Grammar Tiberius. Welcome. We're here to suckle on the teeth of my content. I don't think I have the teeth of content. I think I have the rod of content. Are you willing to suckle a rod of my content? Yeah, I'll suckle that content rod. Yeah, thank you. Okay, thank you. I suppose if you are offering, I can make an exception. That so nice to know. How are you guys doing today? Before we start anything. You okay? You're editing. Are you editing a video? A stream? Good luck on that. I'm doing okay. Yesterday I was touching grass. I mean, I was just walking to another in-house location to play board games with friends. But you know, I touched grass while on the way there and going back home. So it counts. And today I kinda spent some time preparing for this stream. I prepared some assets. I'm sure you guys will like it. You have no choice. I'm hungry because I keep forgetting to eat. Maybe you should eat. I will remember for you. Imagine touching grass. We will touch grass today a lot because we're going to be a small mouse. Today, great. I want to see what you are doing today. Yeah. Okay, guys. Today, in the thumbnail or on YouTube, I put that it is an experimental stream, but it is. In the past, I did like 2 solo streams in the Twitch days. They didn't went that great. And I expect that today will be far from perfect, but hopefully I'll learn some lessons from the past. And I will make it a smoother experience, but overall, it will be, you know, we'll just fuck around and test things out. It will be a slower paced stream. It's not going to be like my D&D streams where I was running a game for chat. I have nothing prepared. It's going to be improvised storytelling. We're going to roll some dice and, you know, test things out. So, because I want to make it work. I'm a bit stressed about it, or rather nervous, because this is the type of content I want to make more of, and I'm worried about. But we'll see. I hopefully will figure something out. Even if it doesn't go well, we'll learn something and, you know, we'll be able to apply those lessons in the future. So it's going to be slow-paced streams. Hello, Painter. I will ask Poppy if you ate, by the way. So it will be a slow-paced streams. I would like if you guys participated when I ask questions. But if you don't, I have dice to come to my aid. But yeah, and also, Because I assume that many of you don't really know what's up with solo RPGs. You know, in certain D&D setting, you have, you know, a game master and players. Game master provides narrations and is arbiter, a judge of rules. But in GM-less games or in solo games, I'm both a player and a GM, and I will explain how it works later. But in short, we'll be drawing the cards and rolling dice to determine what happens, and it's kind of my job or our job to interpret the results and figure out what's going on. So it's like it's always it's also as much as a game. It's probably more so often a creative exercise in storytelling, which I enjoy. Now, I want to see if the chatbot on YouTube works, because I tried to make it work last night and I couldn't, but I think I figured out that my stream had to be live to be able to see it, to be able to work. So we'll see. I will type in command and we'll see if it works. I tapped in command and there's no response from bots. Useless. No, oh, no, there is. Yay! We have a bot for commands. There is a delay, but yeah, we can. Yeah, thank you. Yes, test it out more. We'll see how much it works. You rolled .1. Yeah, bow down to the overall. Denied bot. I'm sorry, Painter, you rolled that one. But it's actually good. Because today, the system we're playing, it's a roll under. So 1 is actually the best possible roll. Because we want to roll low today. Is it just on YouTube or both? I should have thought about it on Twitch, Graham. I was so focused on making it work on YouTube that I forgot to add it to Twitch, but I will. I cannot do it right now. It shouldn't be hard. I will just copy the. I will just add Nightbot. There is no D1. There is D4, D6, D8, D10, D12, D20, and D100. Okay, let me log out and log women with Twitch. Nightbot now is a mod. Okay. And let me commands. Okay. I will try to add the commands. To the Twitch, so Twitch can also roll. Sorry for the scaff, guys, but I'm sure you appreciate the scaff. I'm sure you like it. You like it, don't you? When there's scaff on the stream. Right? You little naughty Moon Knight. Okay. Create command, yep. New command. I have to just do it manually for every dice roll type. So it will take me a few minutes. But that's good, that's good. That's what this stream is about. It's about experimentation, learning from your mistakes. Remember, guys, it's okay to fuck up. Because as long as you learn a lesson from it. But lack of lessons sometimes can also be a lesson. Because, you know, how to put it in words. Oh, I don't have a D10. I have to add D10, okay. Lack of information sometimes can you tell you more than information itself. I refuse to learn. Since I'm never wrong, there is nothing to learn. I mean, in your case, that's probably true, Poppy, because you're like immortal king dog. It makes sense. You're just cooler than all of us here. Okay, I think I added every command aside from D10. Okay. Now to figure out how to make D10. I think I know. Because I'm just copying over, but I think I know how to do it. Just delete 0 here and... Okay. I refuse not to learn. If I'm the smartest person in the room, I'm in the wrong room. Yet I am personification of knowledge. I am an oxymoron. I don't know about oxy, but moron probably fits. sorry, I couldn't resist. But, Graham, can you check if you can roll dice? Okay, you can. Nice. These nuts, I'm sorry, I don't have these nuts, but I may add it if you so desire. Casually insulting viewers? Yeah, you sometimes gotta do it. You know, Twitch chat or chat, YouTube chat as well, just streamer chats often insult the streamer, you know, but sometimes you have to clap back. Yeah, it's just standard practice. Okay, now I'm happy. We have dice rolling. I'm so happy about that because I wanted for you guys to roll. You guys use house back? Yes. Stream chat is a PvP zone, yeah, exactly. Okay. I'm so happy, guys. You wouldn't believe it. Okay. Now that we have everything set up, I think we can... Okay, guys, by the way, I will message in chat. I wanted to make a longer message. And I unprompted typed wrong. Okay. I wonder... the bot probably will not detect it. Right now you can play around with dice, but when we start playing, please don't. Okay. Let us move in. Yeah, roll dice to annoy me, but only a little bit. Okay, guys. I would be happy if you will like it. Hello. I made it. I drew it today. The overlay. Let me play music. Let's hope it won't get flagged. Looks good. Thank you. That was the intention, to be cute. Because we're playing as cute mouse, right? Mice. So it had to be done. Okay. Oh, by the way, I should move. Ah, okay, it can stay there. So, with what should I start? I guess start by saying we're playing Mausritter, which is a simple game with simpler rules. By the way, you can read the rules on YouTube in the description. They are short of them. They are very simple. That's the basics. Of course, there is more to them, but basics are very simple. And in Mausritter, we play as mouse in a fantasy world. It's a D20 system. We have 3 stats: strength, dexterity, and will, where will is more mental and spiritual stat. We have HP, which is how much we can, not how much we can take damage, but how much we can avoid damage. And pips is our money and experience at the same time. We'll be creating our mouse in a little bit. Mm. This is too complex for your non-functioning brain. No, it's not. You don't believe in yourself, but I believe in you. I know you can get it. It's very simple. So, I will make a demonstration. Let's say my strength is 10. To succeed, and I want to push a branch out of the way, I have to roll a save because it's a difficult task. So to succeed at it, I have to roll under 10. If my strength is 10, I just have to roll under 10, and that's all. I succeeded, right? That's all. That's the basics of the rules. We played basically the same rules on my D&D for chat streams. YouTube and Twitch chat don't appear. Oh, you're right. They are here. They just are below. I have to move them up. Here you go. Okay, guys. Kinda like Delta Resistem if I compare to something I know. Roll under is very frequent mechanic in those games. In all tabletop RPGs. Probably more if... No, I don't know if more, but you know, on equal terms as is roll high. It's just that D&D is the most popular game, so most people know only roll high. Okay. What to talk about? I wonder... first thing I want to ask, we'll be playing as a mouse in a fantasy world, right? It's about adventuring mouse. It's about mice societies, and there are of course rabbits and frogs and other little creatures. I want to ask, is this... What about the human world? This is something I want to ask you guys. Is it also a kind of medieval fantasy world? Or is it a modern day world? It will inform us, you know, what our Maois can encounter. Medieval, okay. Painter says medieval. Not somewhere in between. Mid 18th century. Kinda low steampunk. Oh, interesting. It should be fully fantasy. Okay. I actually like 18th century. I mean modern world, no mobile phone, but... So we're going with the industrial revolution world? Yeah, exactly, Jurar. Hello, Jurar, by the way. Okay, we're going with the Industrial Revolution world. I'm not going to note it down anywhere. I will just remember it. Perhaps was just throwing it out quick. Hello, hello. Yeah. I think that's the best pairing of ideas here. What I see from the sentiments. I think we can go straight into creation. Oh, one more thing. I will be using to support our game Anamnesis. It's another game, but it's not a really RPG. It's a journaling game about playing someone with amnesia and trying to figure out what's going on. And I play this. It's a storytelling game. It's like fully just journal. You draw tarot cards, and from that you get questions, and then you draw again and try to figure out an answer from those. It's supplementary for our game, yes. We'll not be using it exactly how it's meant to be played, but as much, just to inform us of the story we're creating. Now let's create our mouse. First, we have to roll our attributes. It's 3d6 and to drop the lowest, or to get to the two highest and combine them. But, and it's question to you guys, we could end up with really low rolls. And because we're playing solo, it would be useful to have someone a bit more powerful. So we could roll 4d6 and to get a little bit better stats. But its choice is yours. If you want to have 5 across the board, I'm fine with it. I was testing it before the stream and I rolled 9, 6, and 7 for stats. If you don't mind having low stats, we can go with it. Oh, by the way, I realized you guys don't hear music. Why is that? I don't know. I just... You're new to this? I mean, thank you. But, concept is enough, I think. But okay, I think if there's no... like... I'm trying to figure out right now. Okay, yes. This. Is this medieval trap music? I wouldn't call it like that, but maybe. Let's draw... Okay. I want some rolls from chat. Kirill, Poppy, Painter, and Graham. Each of you, can you roll 1d6? Exclamation mark d6. Four. Let's get here. Wait. I think bot got confused. Wait a second. I'm going to get rid of the cooldown on the bot, because I think I thought it's going to be individual cooldown, but maybe it's global. But okay. Unfortunately, cooldown has to be like at least 5 seconds. Okay. Kirill and Peter, can you roll again? But give each other some time. First, Kirill. We have 4. And those are all stats I was rolling. Okay. Did the bot... Well, okay. 1. Painter now. Four. Okay, we have an 8 so far. Someone from Twitch chat, I don't know, maybe Graham is not available right now. Either Juror or Graham. Whoever can first roll a d6. Thank you. Okay, 5. So we have 4, 4, 5, which is 13. Okay. That's our strength. Again, I will ask Poppy, can you roll another d6? We have to do it 3 times, so 2 more. Five, okay. Not bad. Kirill. And Juror in the Twitch chat in the meantime as well. One. 2, okay. And Painter at last. No, it's fine. One of those has to be the lowest. Okay, so 5, 3, 2. Not great, but not bad. 10 in the end. Last time. Poppy, Juror, please roll again. If you guys want to step back, let me know, and I won't ask you to roll. 6, nice. 1, oh, I'm sorry, Juror. Kirill? Three, okay. And lastly, Painter, please roll. For now we have 9. 5, okay. That's good. 14, okay. We can swap 2 of those stats. Well, do we want to swap anything, or are we fine with being strong, average dexterity, and a bit better will? Or do we... That would set up us for a mage, but we don't know if we're going to get anything, any spells. You know, strength build is definitely easier at the start. So I would probably advise for it. In the meantime, Juror, please roll 1d6 again for our number of HP. I'm sure we will roll high now. Two. Okay, we have 2 HP. That's don't worry. Don't worry about it. Huh? It's not bad at all. Actually, I don't want that. You mismatched some rolls. Can you roll a d6, Graham, for our pips, which is our money? Could we go dex? Yes, we could go dex. 3. Okay, thank you. We have 3 money. If we want to go dex... Okay, guys. Let's get some opinions. Do we want to be dexterous or strength? I mean, okay. This makes the most sense to swap dex and will. Because swapping 13 with 14 is not that huge of a difference. So right now we're athletic. And let me change. No, hit points are purely rolled in here. So you guys have to be careful not to die. I will fix those in a little bit. Okay. HP 2. Pips 3. We'll probably spend a good time on building the mouse itself. But it's fine. You know, I always enjoy character creation process. It's always so fun to find out who are we going to get in the end. Okay, remove those stats. Now we should determine our background. To determine our background, we combine our HP with our money. I will be out for rolls. I try to give info on other things that I can. Okay, that's fine, Kirill. Thank you for telling me. You know, I can roll too. I just want you guys to be involved. Which makes sense, I think. I like this background creation. If you're healthy and you have a lot of pips, you're a noble mouse. Which makes sense. And if you're one in both, you're a test subject. Very... What it's called? Very real, you know? I'd say. Okay. We have 2 HP, 3 pips. Okay, 2 HP is 2 here. 3 pips is ale brewer. Yeah. Yep. Ale. That's our background. And now we're going to play an amnesiac mouse. But I'm going to say that's the only thing we know about ourselves. This is our background. This was at least our job when we were younger. I don't know, we won't know what happened after that, but this is what we know about ourselves. Now, birth sign. Who wants to roll? Graham, will you roll? A birth sign, D6? 2. Will. Industrious, unimaginative. Fun fact, every time I roll for a birth sign, I get will. Every time I got will. So this informs us at least a little bit about our, you know, character, personality. Industrious, unimaginative, which means we're probably a capitalist. Tarot will deal with in a moment. Code. Painter, would you like to roll D6? We will brew to the top of society. Yep. Nightbot is asleep on YouTube. Okay, here you go. 4. So we're Tan. We have Tan Far and Poppy. D6, please, if you're able. Thank you. For again, okay, bandit. What is bandit? Bandit Tan. I don't know how to imagine it. That kind of far. Ah, okay. I got something like this. So this is the color of our mouse, I guess. When I googled. Okay. Now look. I guess I will roll that. Let me roll some. Let me have some fun. No, not this. Yeah, this 66 is weird, but it just... They don't want to introduce more dice types to the game than D20 and D6. So it's just 2D6. And don't total them, but instead, like I rolled 1 and 4, so it's 14. So willow body. What is a willow body? What does it mean? How do you translate it? Tall, and skinny, I guess. That's what I got. Okay. So that is our mouse. Now, if you were standing, a strong wind is a concern, yeah. Now, Anamnesis, when you're creating your character, the only thing you're doing in that game is pulling a tarot card. And that informs you of who are you. And it's up to interpretation. You don't know anything about yourself, but for example, in my test game, I pulled a tower. And it would be free to interpretation, but it kind of guides your playthrough. For example, what I saw reading the meaning of the tower, I think it represents some kind of change, radical change, sudden change or something like that. And I interpreted, oh, a rebel. I'm playing as a rebel. That's what I got from the tower. But I'm going to draw a card and I'm going to... Wait a second. Show you for here. I will draw. And I go, the lovers. Okay. What does the lover mean? The lover's meaning. I mean, of course, love, relationship, harmony, and choices. Okay. Does any my idea comes to your mind, guys? For example, the lovers. So we don't know what it means exactly yet, but this will inform us about our past of our character. Okay. I think now we just get items. We're searching for a specific person. Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe we were searching for someone before we lost memory. So we get torches. The equipment system works on like slots in Mausritter. So I don't have pictures, but I will put it down here. To eat items from our background and okay. What did we got as a ale brewer? Hireling. Oh no. We have a hireling. We have small barrel of ale, but oh my god, I don't want a hireling. Can we say that we have a pet? Drunken torchbearer. We have little Remy. Who's little Remy? I mean, that fits for what it's called. You just named him, okay. Yep, little bug. Because if we're playing an amnesiac, having a guy with us kinda destroys it. So we'll get a drunkard torchbearer. What is a drunk bug? I'm going to type here Remy. Hireling. And now let's figure out their stats. They don't get a lot. Strength, Dex, Will, and HP. I'm going to roll them to speed it up. And they can have 3d6. They don't have to be powerful. 2. Okay, they are not strong. Makes sense. It's just a bug. 9. They're dexterous. Not 9. God damn it. I should have... I think it was 8. I think the lowest one I rolled there was 1. And 4 plus 3, 7. And 2 HP. Okay. That's all we need to know. Drunk of coffee, yeah. I think it's just a fat fly that likes our alcohol. Attached to itself to us because we recovered and became friends with it. And you know, I don't think it's purely an animal, but more like a goblin creature that just we cannot communicate with normally. Okay. That's fun, that's fun. Now we determine what kind of weapon we want. As an ale master and a drunk firefly maybe, so we have the torch part. Yeah, exactly. You're so smart. A fat and drunk firefly that likes our alcohol. Yeah, exactly. Nice. That's cool. For a mouse, by the way, a firefly is not that small. It's the size of our face, I think. Need ale to shine. Okay. Perhaps palm size. I think even bigger. Mice are pretty small. Depends on the species, I guess. Okay. We have the character figured out. Don't worry about the test thing. Here. It's just so I have the code for the font size. Okay. I think now we can start playing. By the way, I have Mausritter here. It's something so I have more tables to roll for different stuff. And also, I forgot about something. Before we start playing. Thank you, Graham. Here, we have a Fate charge from Mythic. It's a game master emulator for solo play. And there are a lot of useful things that helps us with figuring out things. So for example, there is descriptions. I want to get description of something, I click it and we get curiously reassuring. So We have to interpret what that means. If it means about a person or a location, depends. But yeah, it's something like that to help us decide things. Okay. Now, I want to roll a... not roll, but pull a card. Just so we have something to start with. Where is it? Oh, okay. It's 7. Okay. Our first question is, there is a word on the tip of your tongue. Which word is this? Okay. Let's get this. And this is the starting question we have. We don't have to answer it right away, but I want to answer it soon. For now, let's roll on our starting location. And it has to be village. I guess it doesn't have to be, but this game kinda requires it. And we're combining shit. Where is it? Seasons, no. Thank you for all the reactions, whoever is clicking those. Where is it? I cannot find it now. Ah, here, okay. Mouse settlement. Okay. Is anyone here who wants to roll? I think only Poppy. And I guess my painter are here. So Poppy, could you roll a d20? Unless Juror is still here, I'm not sure actually. Three, okay. Wary of doing business with outsiders, okay. Okay, Jura, thank you for telling me. Village, for now, let's put it here. Oh, I'm sorry, Poppy, I forgot to ask you if you ate. Please eat. It's fine. Juror, can you roll a D1d20 and exclamation d20, and I can roll the rest of the stuff by myself. Please go eat, Poppy. Thank you. 3. Okay. Shrine carved of black wood. Notable feature. In this thing, actually, Juror, it didn't matter. It's fine. You think, Painter? You're not sure? I will roll now the rest of the stuff. Unless, Painter, do you want to roll something? Can you roll a d6 for me, Painter? I will roll 2d6. Okay, it's 11. House of an upper caste noble mouse. Okay. And 5, which is, it's a town, it's a big town. Okay. Like up to 1000 mice. I'm going to roll this one. 7. Gardens of rare herbs. And event. This is a big one. Juror. Please roll 1d20. And we will be able to start. I'm going to roll d4. 4, okay. Okay. Then the name is Copperford. Okay. Copperford Town. Okay. I know we're on setup. We're spending a lot of time on setup, and I could have done it off stream, of course. But I think it's part of the process. Oh, Lucius, hello. Play some roleplay? Yeah, we're playing a role-playing game. So far, we're setting up. Since you just came, can you roll 1 d20? Exclamation d20? Lucius? I ask you to roll, Lucius, and not choose a number. It's a command. Exclamation mark d20. Sorry if I wasn't clear. Oh, Cuckoo helped us out. Hello, Cuckoo. Good to have you here. It should work. Give it a moment to load. Four. Okay, an illness has struck. Okay. We have our village. Lucius also rolled for 4. Perfect. So. No, don't worry about it, Coco. Thank you. It's good that you rolled. We forgot about our name and about our looks. I mean, not looks, but we don't have a portrait. Coco. Scribit and Gobo. Well, we can roll for a name if you guys want, or we can choose a name. If we have Scribit, Gobo. Where is the name table? It was somewhere here. I didn't see it now. Mouse man. Well, to be honest, we are amnesiac, so we probably shouldn't have a name at the beginning. We'll discover the name later. But I do want to draw for a little bit. Because I want to draw our guy. What am I doing? I forgot brain. Name will be question marks for now. Or rather... Name? We don't know. But when it comes to drawing, let's go to here. And... based on what we rolled... I think we have to go with this design. I'm not good. I don't want to spend too much time drawing, so... I'm going to be a tracer for now. Yep, they are, Lucius. You hope we are a fanboy? You always hope we are a fanboy. Whatever we do, you always say we should be a fanboy. Is it an opinion of everyone here? Should we be a fanboy? We can be an old man, an old lady. We can be anyone. You love fanboys? I noticed. Why did you delete those? No! Why did... Nightbot! I will ban you, Nightbot. What? How dare you? Let me... Chat moderation. Turn this shit off. I don't need you moderating. You are only here for commands. Nightbot gained sentience. Just for a second, you know? Poppy, Cuckoo, Lucius, anyone else watching? Scorpion, welcome. Should we be a fanboy? Should we be an old lady? What is our age? Just give me your ideas. There is no wrong answers. But for what? For the game we're playing. For the mouse. We're playing us. Who should be our character? You want to feel old like a fanboy? I mean, young. Strength and dexterity. Someone who works hard, making L strong and not letting middle-aged mouse, girl or boy. Or, okay, middle age. We have something, some information now. Middle age. At least one opinion. Okay, if someone disagrees, let your voice be heard. You miss a lot. I mean, you can gather from the context clues what we're doing. We're making our character that is a mouse. How is it going? Hello, Grape. We're figuring out who should be our character. Should it be an old man? Should it be a lady? Should it be a fanboy? What do you think, Vortex? Yeah, we can be university age, yeah. Okay, Poppy, I see now. She screamed fanboy. Okay, so also I have to find a fat firefly. I'm trying to figure out how fireflies look. Okay. You like the old lady? Oh, god damn it. Okay, but I feel like most will like a fanboy here. We'll make a firefly or old lady. This is just a reference. Old drunk lady. Young male mouse between, okay, the physical appearance of cells is on body. Calm and thoughtful, but determined and sometimes feel less personality. We'll figure out personally while we play, but yeah, okay, everyone wants a hot fanboy, basically. Not surprising, considering everyone here watches me. But still, I don't know. It's always fanboys. Everyone always votes for fanboys. If everyone always votes for fanboys, should I be a candidate for president? Do you think I would win? No, this game is not about drawing bugs. We're just drawing our characters. Okay. We don't have to do that, but I want to do that. I want to draw a little bit. Okay. Okay. Let's delete that. This is our firefly friend. Let's make them hair smaller. Like something like that I think would be fine. What should we wear? Let's just make a simple design of a scarf, maybe. Oh. A bit of a cape. For the costume. I don't think it will work, unfortunately. Looks like a wizard. It's just a travel cape, you know. And oh, we haven't chosen a weapon. Considering we're more dexterous, I think we should go with a small weapon like a dagger or a rapier. So let's do that. Basically a nail from Hollow Knight. Yes, go eat. We will be waiting for you. I fucked up. It should we go in this direction? Okay. Honestly, it's about it. This is a mouse. We don't need a lot of clothes. And we will just color those things later, and that will be about it. Okay. Let's color, let's get some color going here. By the way, since this is more, you know, experimental stream to figure out how to do those kind of streams, maybe, I don't know, I will have to ask you guys later, but I don't know if you want to see all that setup at the beginning of the stream, you know? Because we haven't started really playing yet. Because we're just creating a character and doing other things like that, setting up. Yeah, it's a lot of fun making the character. But I don't know if it works just in the stream format. But if you guys enjoy it, then it's all good. Let's give them yellow pants, bright yellow pants. Why not? And let's darken them a little bit. You know, because they are used. Now pink for the tail, pinkish, I guess. And now color. What was our color of our coat? Banded tan. So like front should be brownish, or rather, yeah, something like that. I don't know if it works. But actually, I should do the white base first. Program is great. It feels as his character. Yeah, it does. I didn't know we will spend this much time on character creation, but I enjoy it. Okay, and now moving. Where is? Yep, this one. Okay. Yeah, white base, nice. Ah, no. I forgot about the stomach. Okay, now we can select it. And I think we need a stronger, I don't know, orange? Borg. Actually, stomach should be kept wide, because that's what I saw. There is like white streak in the middle. We're still a bit hungry. Then eat more. Okay, I think this is fine. This is not perfect, but this is fine. Oh, we should add black as well. The parts of it. Hunger is just a human feeling. I mean, yeah, but sometimes it shouldn't be constant, you know. Normally, people get rid of hunger when they eat. If you feel it constantly, then you probably have a tapeworm. I'm sorry that you learned this way. Okay. I know the colors are kinda scuffed, but it's just a quick sketch. Now, to this little guy. Or little lady, I should say. Okay. I think I want yellow eyes. No, they should be green. They should be green. That's this firefly. It just fits. Okay. We have it. No, we don't. I lied. I'm a liar. I can own it. Being a liar. Okay. Okay. Now we're done. Okay. How do you feel, guys, about this mouse? This little mouse? Cute, isn't it? I like it too. Looks good. Okay, we have it. We have our character, and I believe we can start. Let me just move those guys to the side. Here, because it will be also our map. Okay. Hey, QWERTY. They are adorable, thank you. So this is our mouse. Their name we don't know, but their pronouns are he, him. Okay. I'm very happy with what we did so far. Let's before we start. Let's take a moment to breathe. It took us over an hour to set it up. But it took a little bit longer because it's on stream. Yeah, it's like ready to adventure and stab. Yeah, rogue. But it fits because we have 13 strength, 14 dex, and 10 will. And only 2 HP. We have to be careful. We have our companion, Firefly. And... yeah. So. We wake up in a ditch. In a place we don't immediately recognize. Welcome back, Scorpion. We wake up in the town, and one of the first thing we see is the giant sign telegraphing to us where we are, made out of copper, which is named Copperford. And when we look around, we actually realize that, yeah, most things in this town are made of copper. Of course, there is wood, there are other things, but there are... everything is made out of copper scrap, copper wires. Not everything again, but mostly. Held up by wood and some ropes. It's actually a dark place. It seems to be underground or in the walls of some kind of building. It's hard to tell, as we're not sure what we're doing here or who are we even. The one thing that does seem familiar is the creature beside us, the big firefly, kind of sipping on a bottle of ale. Or not a bottle, our barrel. Small barrel, and we shoo it away immediately, being protective of our small barrel of ale. And the fly kinda just flies around us. It seems friendly to us, even though we don't remember who are we or who is this fly. We feel kinship with them. Looking around this town, it is busy. Many mice are going around, hurried, with with a lot of work to be done. It is definitely an industrial type of town. There is a lot of machines working in the background, furnaces, but when we go around, it seems kinda weird. Like, there are caravans of merchants coming through the town, but the locals do business with them, but it's almost like they don't want to. Like, it seems like despite it being a pretty large town, it seems kinda hostile to outsiders. Perhaps some kind of, you know, struggle within town makes them more xenophobic. Who knows? And we actually notice first sign of this trouble is that many houses are quarantined. We hear whispers of an illness ravaging the town. And let's go to our map and let's place a first hex, because we're going to do hexploration, which, you know, we're traveling through hex and hex to different locations. I want this. Okay, we have our first node on the map. The town of Copperford. There's something in our mind. A word at the tip of our tongue. What is this word? And this is question to chat. What is the word that is at the tip of our tongue? In the meantime, I will make a note. Tolokin. Tolokin, okay. Is this a word that exists in our world? I'm not aware of it, Painter, so I'm just asking. Okay, you don't know. Okay, Tolokin. Yes, we managed to remember. It's Tolokin. We whispered it to ourselves over and over. Tolokin. It's like drilled into our mind. It doesn't want to leave. Like, it seems important, but we don't know why. And here, I think we want to ask some locals about this. What kind of role should it be? I guess it can be Will. Painter, would you like to roll? It's not how Will works, really, but let's just roll with it. Roll with it. Just to figure out how it goes with the locals, since they are some hostile to outsiders. Not D6, D20, I'm sorry. I didn't specify. D20. But a good roll. One. That's great, actually. Remember, we want to roll low. So it's the best it could ever be. So because of that, I will say that the locals are, you know, although they don't like outsiders, they don't want to that much interact with them, perhaps because of the illness across the town. They are friendly with us, at least, for whatever reason. Maybe because we seem like a local, maybe because the presence of the fly with us, or just because we have alcohol. Maybe all of alcohol, but whatever the reason is, they are receptive to, you know, to us. And I want to know, because they know that they are receptive. I don't know if they know about this word we're looking for. So I'm going to set it as 50-50. Regardless, even if they don't know, they point us to a direction. But yeah, let's roll. Exceptional, no. Ooh. No. They have no idea what their word is. No one from the locals knows. We walk around and like, do you know of Tolokin? And they are like, Tolokin, that sounds like a medicine, one merchant says. And another older lady says, oh, that sounds like some kind of game, one of my, grandkids play. But whatever we follow, one of those, whenever we follow one of those hints, they don't turn up with anything until we ask one person, an older gentleman, who does give us a hint, even though he doesn't know. And here I want to roll for the nature meaning table of this thing. So objects or descriptions, just general descriptions, because we don't know what it is. Wildly bizarre. Okay. The hint we're getting is wildly bizarre. Locals, they do not know what it is, but one mouse. Wildly bizarre. What is a very wild and bizarre location, would you guys say? What's something wild you could imagine? Some human location. Ooh. Yeah. Maybe a library from the perspective of mice. It's a wild and bizarre lake. A sandbox. Lake, sandbox. Okay, no, okay, yes. But one mouse points us to one location. A small desert with an oasis. But they warn us. The giants. Occupy that place frequently. Okay, we have destination. Whatever. Hmm. I want to add this to the dictionary. Whatever. Hmm. I don't know what I wanted to say anymore. So we yes. Whatever Tolkien is, our character believes it will point them towards figuring out who are they. But as they are about to leave town, they will get another question, and I'm going to pull a card. I'm not going to bother showing it. But we get a 6. Okay. There is someone at your side. Who is this person? Who do they... Okay, we know the answer to this question. It is our companion. So I'm drawing an again card. 3, okay. You open your mouth and hear her speak. What is your voice like? Oh, that's good. As you speak, you hear your voice. What is our voice like, guys? And maybe some kind of quirk. Maybe, you know, maybe we rhyme well while we talk. Maybe we stutter. Maybe there's some inequality, or maybe it's completely standard. What do you guys think? Okay. Dolphin-like. That's the answer. Is this the only answer from chat? Dolphin-like voice? Do we have... I don't know if I can repeat the dolphin... I don't know what it sounds. That's my impression of a dolphin. I hope you liked it. Okay, we have a dolphin-like voice, apparently. Yeah, okay. So I guess squeaky. High and squeaky. Did I don't know. Okay. I think that's pretty normal for a mouse, but maybe ours is unusually? How do you say it? Naturally high, I guess. This is our voice! Right now! This is what you've chosen! Are you happy with this voice? I guess this is a bit of like a Mickey Mouse! There's no Mickey Mouse. I don't know what else to do. No one else says anything, so we went with this. This is my high-range squeaky voice. I will try to tone it down. Okay. Now travel. In Mausritter, I still am not sure how travel works. You are busy using your mind, that's good. But, yeah. Okay, no. Where is it? Where is travel? Overland Lover, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we need 8 hours of travel, but we need to roll on a random encounter. Roll for the encounters at the start of the morning watch. I don't know how. Like, do they tell us? Oh, I'm going to roll for weather too. The weather is for we don't know what is. It's 1. Okay, it's spring, so it's a drizzle. There is a little bit of rain coming down. Thank you, Vortex. Thank you for coming by. Bye-bye. I guess I'm going to roll with this for an encounter. Is there an encounter? I will say 50-50. Yes! We have an encounter. Can thank you, Scorpion, for coming by. Can someone roll, whoever does it first, 1d6? No, wait, 1d6? Yeah. We don't have here. Actually, we don't have a random encounter table here. I thought we would have. So we'll have to make something up. Okay. I will roll in that case 2d6 and it's 6, so it's an unsure encounter, so not necessarily hostile, not necessarily friendly. It can go either way. And let's get meaning tables. Small and trained, okay. Small and trained. In the Mausritter worlds, often mouse use what is called. They often use lizards as beasts of burden, like horses. So if it's small and trained, I think as we travel, and I'm going to assume we live to the outside world from the under the roof we were in. I think we were in a like a shed behind some kind of human factory. And when we go outside, it is raining. But just a tiny bit of drizzle. But not far into our walking towards the direction of this sandbox that we were pointed at. we find a small young lizard lost, taking shelter in a can. Should we ignore this? Do you guys have an idea what kind of approach should we take with this lizard? Should we ignore this lost swallow lizard? Should we approach it, try to help it, try to eat it? Eat it, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. But I'm going to wait for another potential answer. Eating is fine, okay. So we try to haunt it, okay. Okay. Everyone thinks we should eat it, alright. We slowly approach the lizard with the intention of haunting it, because actually we're hungry. It is in a can and it is small, taking shelter from the rain, so we should have an advantage. I think Cuckoo, the grand majority wants it to eat it. So let me type it out. We decided to hunt it. And all we have on us is a rapier that I have not actually written down. So let me do it. Light. Okay. We roll initiative. Cuckoo, would you like to roll d20 for a dex check? In the meantime, I'm going to look for a good creature. I guess somehow will we'll just do this. Thank you, Kuku. One d4. I'm going to say it has 2 health. 5, 7, 3. Okay. 3. Okay. I mean, this is good. I think. Wait. I think because we want to roll under. So we pass the check. I'm not sure actually how initiative works. Let me look it up, making sure. Okay, well, we roll, the lizard also rolls. So I'm going to roll for it. Oh, 3. But we have higher decks, so yeah, we won, Cuckoo. Low rolls are good here in this system. We want to roll low. Roll low. That's kinda mouth twister. Okay. We rush with our rapier. And we don't roll to attack. In this system, we are auto hit. We only roll for damage. So please, anyone roll d6 for damage. Bye bye, Painter. Mwah. Thank you for coming. Okay, when I say someone roll, no one rolls. Cuckoo, would you like to roll? Okay, thank you. Rolled a 1. That's not the greatest, because it still has 1 HP. Now, it's turn of small lizard. And, okay. Is it going to try to escape? That's my question. I think this is likely that it's going to try to escape instead of fighting back. No, okay, no, it's not actually running away. It is fighting back. And so, I will roll for its attack. Oh my god. As a reminder, you guys have only 2 HP. And it brought you down to 0. Well. You're not dead yet, don't worry. So, as you go up and strike it with your rapier, it manages to move away, so you get its tail, but it detaches its tail. And then it jumps on your foot and bites it. And it's a small lizard, but the teeth started to come out, so it kinda shreds your leg a little bit. Our leg. And now, let's see. When a creature takes a... wait. Once HP is depleted, damage is dealt to a strength. After taking strength damage, the criminals take a strength... okay. So we still fight. We will just now start taking damage on our strength, but actually it jumped, or I will retract my statement, it didn't shred our leg. It bit into it, but it didn't yet did much beyond this, but it startled us. And if we don't do anything about this, it will start munching on us. So, please, Cuckoo, roll attack 1d6. But now, basically, we cannot fail, but I'm just wondering how huge of a damage you will roll. Two. Okay, that's fine. That's enough. We're while it's kissing your leg, our character stabs its brain, and the small lizard is no more. We have a little bit of meat, so I think we take shelter in that can that it was hiding in. We wait for the rain to pass, And as we do, we take camp. I think it's getting late by this point. We are successful and take camp in the can, eating the lizard. We take camp in the can, we make a small fire, we eat the lizard. Okay, thank you, Coco, for coming by. And I will note down also that our rations, like we don't have to deplete the rations for today. It's okay, Cuckoo. Okay. Now I have to ask, is there anyone in chat right now that's able to participate whenever I ask of something? Because I'm not sure if now I should like play mostly solo or if I should still ask chat. Okay. Now I think as we go to sleep, it's a good time to roll another question, to get another question. And we roll, and we draw a 6 we already got. A king, okay. Okay. You are wearing a piece of jewelry. Oh, what does the jewelry look like? Do you remember why you're wearing it? No, probably not. But well, let's see. As we rest, we notice. Okay, I'm guessing that there's no one in chat, so in that moment I will draw a tarot card to determine what's... Okay, I drew the Fool to get the like inspiration for the answer to this question. And okay, what does this mean? Let me Google the full meaning. The beginning, innocent, and taking a leap of faith. Okay. I don't know. There is not a real one. So it's a fake one. Jewelry seems to be fake. And an imitation of the real deal. But what does it mean? What does it look like? And what does it mean? What are we wearing? Do we remember? That's an important question. Do we remember why are we wearing it? And how does it look like? I feel like it's probably has some kind of gemstone. That's probably just colored glass. Although for a mouse, it's probably, you know, still a cool item, but it's only trying to imitate. So I will just make a guess and say it's a colored glass, imitates sapphire. And the ring is, I don't know. Oh, I know. Colored with fake gold. Like it's a copper one, but you know, it's imitation of gold. And I think we don't remember the meaning. We only know that it is from an important person because, remember, our tarot card was the lovers. So to us. Yeah. It's from important person to us. But we don't remember anything else. Now, another day comes, and we renew travel. And we have to roll for an encounter. And I'm going to do it. Think as activity in chat got lower. I started thinking about something. I think we just have to first check with this one. Do we get an encounter? 50-50. Exceptional, no, nothing is going on. As we go, we travel through the human city, and you know, we travel for a long time, the whole day. For a person, it's probably a few minute walk, but for us, we have to avoid the giants walking around in this city. Actually, I think it's not actually day, but night. From our perspective, we're night creatures. Partially to avoid the big creatures walking around. So I think we're doing it during night. And which is what we normally would travel through. And we get to finally some kind of, our mouse doesn't know what those are, but it's some kind of playground for us humans. For the mouse, it's some kind of weird place with that sometimes the little creature, smaller creatures come to hang around metal bars and just be crazy. But we sneak into there, and in front of us stretches the desert, the small desert, and there's a puddle of water in the corner. Perhaps because of the rain accumulates there. The oasis. And let's figure out what's going on now. Okay. We now, after getting your bearings, you are kind of okay. We can ignore that. We could get okay. We got 3. In the room walks a couple. They are holding hands and smiling. How does this couple make you feel? Does it remind you of anyone? Perfect question, as we are the lovers. But it doesn't tell us much, I think. In front of us is a couple. It reminds us, I think the answer is clear. It reminds us of our important person, who we start to feel was our lover. Where are they? We ask ourselves, but we don't know. But I think we approach this couple because remember why we're here. We're here to remember the meaning of the word Tolokin. We don't remember what it meant, but someone pointed us in this direction and said that we could find answers here. Why they said this, we're not sure. They were older. But just seems like a place there where we were told is where we find answers. So we approach this couple of mice and we ask, hello, I'm sorry, I'm hope I don't interrupt you on your date, but can you tell me about something? And you know, they are kind of worried at first, but I think I will say those are 2 girls. One of the girls says, of course, what do you need? And we answer, do you know the word Tolokind? Does it tell you anything? And I think we have to roll. I think it is it is likely, I will say, because we were pointed in this direction, so we should find the answer here. So let's see. No, okay, no. Let's for both people here. Does the second person know? No, okay. We just don't get any answers. But the answer is here. We will find the answer here in this sandbox. If those 2 don't know what it is, does anyone in chat has any idea where we can find the answer to this question? What does the Tolokin mean? Do we have to dig? Do we have to find it in the water? There is a sandcastle we need to explore. Thank you, that's great. Yes, there is a sandcastle. Welcome back, Scorpion. But they point us to a sandcastle at the other side of the sandbox. We go there. And now, I want to say that it's a huge sandcastle. You know, a whole preschool of kids made it together. So, let's see There are rules about adventure sites like that. Exploration time. But we'll be tracking time per turn, which is about 10 minutes, by the way. We haven't rolled for weather today, so allow me to do that, by the way. It is bright and sunny. Nice. It's a sunny day. Do we have... I'm looking for the... text content. Okay, I don't see an unfortunately anything about this. So we have to roll with this. Meaning tables. Locations. I'm going to roll on a locations table. Impressive and it's extremely impressive sandcastle with a lot of detail, apparently. But can we get something else? Let's get adventure tone. Aggressive and heavy. Okay, it's very impressive castle, but like we only when we up, even before stepping inside, we can feel some kind of oppressiveness from the inside. Everything is dark, not unlit, and the atmosphere becomes heavy, even despite the sun, bright sun. I mean, it's not sunny because it's night for us, but you know, despite the warm weather and light outside. Okay. We step through, and I think that's a good moment to draw another card. 9, to answer another question. Someone is having an argument in the street. Does that remind you of an argument you've had? Oh, okay. Is the couple start arguing? Okay, they start arguing. The couple. This couple, before we go in, starts arguing that we just talked about. And I think so. We cannot hear exactly what they are arguing about. It's ways away now. But it's probably... Yeah, I think what they actually argue about is, I saw you, how you looked at them, at him. And no, I sure I was answering this question. I was trying to be helpful, and the other mouse is like, yeah, sure, but I saw that look into your eye, the look that you gave me when you got to know me, you know? I think they are just jealous. And does it remind us of an argument we've had? I mean, the answer is pretty clear by this point. I think we know that we lost someone important to us. We don't know where they are or who they are. But yeah. So yeah, it does remind us of them, and we used to argue sometimes, and then hug and kiss. With that thought, we step into the castle, and here, let me see something. Before we do that, let me go refill my water. I'm back, I'm back. Okay. I don't know exact rules about encounters because I haven't prepared encounters because I didn't know I would be here. So I will just ask questions, you know, that's an easy way to do it. As we explore the castle, is there danger? I will say that it is very likely that we encounter danger at the beginning at least. Exceptional, no, actually no danger. It's actually very weird. It's almost more scary that there is no danger. As we go into this sandal castle, it immediately gets dark, but thankfully there's our firefly friend that's following us, that lights up the room. And we're able to explore further. But it just, the shadow from the firefly just scares us more, like as it casts around us. We almost can't believe that the giants, the humans, built all of this, especially inside. How did they fit inside? And then we realized, yeah, it's probably couldn't be humans. Probably some kind of someone else came in here and dug into this castle, carved out all the rooms and corridors. And I think we look around for like 10 minutes like that with no interruptions. What do we find? That's a question I would like to ask to chat. There is no wrong answers. If your answer is weird, I will just adopt it into the situation. What do we find inside of the sandcastle? What kind of room? Maybe a living golem, a toy from a kid, a mouse wizard, turn it into a living being. Yes, that's great. Yes, but we'll do that. But aside from that, like I was asking about a room. Like, do we wanna find? I guess what you're saying leads me to believe that it's a laboratory. We find some kind of laboratory. After a while. We find a laboratory. It's... I mean, laboratory could be of a wizard. You know, it could be just an arcane laboratory, just the best word I have for it. We step into... at the top of this castle, we step into this room. Most of the other rooms didn't have much inside of them, aside from some stakes, maybe, some imitations of furniture, maybe. But here, there is actually like some work put into it. It's crazy that someone was so ballsy to inhabit this place, like inside of a human sandcastle, human-made sandcastle. Like, what's going on? Do humans don't come here anymore? That someone was this confident, we don't know. But yes, we find this laboratory, there are furniture, there are some vials, some liquids inside of it, some of them glow. I think we even find one or two dead fireflies, which our friend doesn't like, and hugs us, being scared. But we eventually... coming around the corner of some kind of bookshelf, we look dead in the eye into a creature. A creature that reminds us, you know, is similar to us. A creature that also has like vaguely mouse-like shape, but it's a creature of mud and steel. Creature that the moment it notices us, its eyes light up red with some kind of lead crystal or glass, and it's coming to attack us. So remember, by the way, we would be healed now because we rested. Remember, we only have 2 HP. I guess I'm going to roll or someone can you roll d4? I don't want this to be D6. D6 fist. I don't know, at least 2 HP, and let's swap it. Okay. I guess I will roll. D4. No, D4. 1. Okay. It's not too bad. It doesn't have that much health. It only has 3 health. So it's a smaller golem that attacks us. By the way, previously when we were fighting the small lizard, I forgot to roll for its morale, because strength is actual HP. So, oh, by the way, Lucius, sorry for missing your message earlier. I'm listening at work, but I missed something. How it went? We're still playing, you know. We're at the Sandcastle, looking for an answer to what Tolkien is. Does anybody wants to roll? And I will say it's a golem. It's slower than us, so we act first. Does anybody wants to roll, or well, should we escape or should we fight it? Should we try to talk? I could roll on the approach. Personally, I would avoid trying to fight back, but Scorpion, we only have 2 HP. We're not strong. We're unimaginative and industrious, so fight back. Okay, if we die, it's on you. So we fight back, but I think actually, is there anything in this room that can help us? I will say that it is very likely actually, because it's a place where it was created, right? So let's see, is there anything that could help us here? No. Okay. Unfortunately, there's nothing that can help us in this room. Not that we can recognize, at least. Then we fight back. Scorpion, would you like to roll? Exclamation mark D6. Or Lucius, okay. 1. That's not good when it comes to damage. But our mouse steps in front. Rapier, thrusting with their rapier. But, you know, it sinks into the golem. But it does not impede the golem very much. The golem strikes. I'm afraid. Ooh, it's one punch. We die. Not die, but it smashes through our defenses. Coding to attack with the golem. Well, we'll see what can we do in a moment. Because we lose our HP and we get damaged into our strength. 1. No, that's actually what we want. 12. And that means that we get critical damage, because the damage went into our strength. We have to remember that we have a hireling, so I will look in a moment if our friend can help us. Okay. Will you take an injured condition and are incapacitated? Okay, so we have to make a strength roll. Don't worry, Lucius. Lucius, or could you roll D20 now? This is an important roll. We have to roll. Low. 12 or lower. Lower. Okay, 4. Great, thank you. Yes, we stand. We got hit in the face, but we shake. And we're ready to face our opponent again. On the other hand, let's make sure how our hireling works, how our fly works. Make a will or save or pay. No. Okay, our fly has to make a will save. I'm going to roll that. If they escape. They didn't sign up to this shit. Okay, what was their stats? 7. Oh, exactly. They don't run away. So, the fly that is with us, that we don't know the name of, but we know as players that its name is Raimi. Her name. I think she will puke on the golem. She pukes. And just spits in its face. I'm going to roll for them. No, they are just attacks, but I'm going to say that they just do 1d4. Great. Okay, we brought down this thing to 0, but it's still standing until it gets hit into the strength. So now, I don't know, Scorpion, are you here? If you are here, roll, type in exclamation D20. If not, Lucius, you can do it. Okay. Can you type in the command I'm asking you, Scorpion? I believe in you. The D20, not D12. You roll a 3, but please, do D20. Thank you. And we succeed. Roll a 5. I'm stupid. Thank you, Lucius. I will count that roll, those two rolls for later. 5 and 1. But I'm stupid. I should have asked for d6 roll. So Lucius, can you roll d6? I for a moment forgot that we don't roll to hit. Okay. Okay, thank you. 3, great. We deal 3 damage to it. So, it punched us, we shook off, the firefly came in, puked on the golem, blinded it, and then me came in and stabbed it in the gut. Now, the golem has to make a strength check. I will do it. It fails. It is injured. How should I say d6? What do you mean? It's injured, and I believe we have to roll morale. Not 6 rolls, like exclamation d6, just that. There's a comment at the top of the chat. Where are morals? I mean, we don't need this now, but thank you. It's good that you're learning. I never can find it, what I want. Whenever an antagonist in a battle with the mice and reaches one of the following conditions, must... Okay. Will save. Now I roll as will save for the creature. It fails, it has 2 will, so... Yep, okay. I think... we strike it in the gut, and like the creature just kind of gives up. We strike at its weak point somewhere inside, and the creature, the golem, melts into a puddle. But we also are injured. I think... let me see something. Yeah, bring it on. Okay, we are injured, so we have to remember it. And it only clears after a long rest. After sleep. We have disadvantage on strength and dex saves, okay. We find a laboratory. We fight a golem there. Win, but at a cost of our health. Okay. Now, I think we find something here. Can you roll, Scorpion, D100? The same, you know, exclamation point mark D100. In the meantime, I'm going to roll what we're finding. Ready and rare. So we find a potion. It's ready. It's just got completed, right? After taking down the golem, we look around and we find it. And it is, we can immediately tell that it's rare. Because the notes are around it, saying what it does and the rarity of it. But what it does, let's see. Powers. Imbued immunity. Okay, immunity. I think we find a potion of immunity to damage. Or some kind of shield. But to what damage type? To all damages type? I think yeah. And I think it protects us from all damage for 10 minutes. So I'm going to add it. Okay, and I will roll 100 myself. $10. Okay, and we find 10 pips. Unfortunately, not much. No, 10 pips is way too small amount. I will add 20 to this. Because we operate on bigger numbers in this game. Okay. Now, I think it's time to ask ourselves another question. 3. 4. In front of you walks a car. No. We already answered that one. 5. Someone recognized me. Okay, I don't think it's on the street, but in the here. A wizard comes into the room. They come into the room. And they are surprised to see us. And at first a bit angry about their creation being down on the floor. But before they cast any spells or do anything, they ask. Wait a second. They say. What was the name that painter said? All the messages got deleted. So let's roll the name. Where is the names? I never can find anything in here. Unless you guys have names, that would be helpful. Okay, I will come with. They say our name. I'm coming up with a name. Tari. That's our name now. And with this recognition, and with while writing our name, I think it's a good cliffhanger to end it on. Potentially. We have not learned what is a Tolokine, sorry. But we have learned our name. And we know that the wizard knows us. So I think this is the good point to end it on. I would be curious to ask how you guys, what you guys thought about this stream. I know it's been slower pace. But I said at the beginning that it's going to be like that. First, let's review our adventure. I liked it, but one thing I would change, I think I have to ask you guys to roll less, or when there are more people I can allow myself to do it, but when there's less people I have to roll and leave bigger decisions to you. But for damage and stuff I should roll to speed it up, because sometimes I will ask and then I have to wait for it, but when there's a lot of rolls in a row, it's a bit much. I think I also should be clearer on what we're doing, even though I'm explaining it. I'm sometimes think that you guys are not getting it for whatever reason. You've seen story from pretty much beginning, Scorpion. You came in as we were finishing up character creation. So you did see the story from the beginning, you only missed a little bit in the middle. And we are not done with the story, we'll most likely return to it. Another thing is, I don't know, probably more pictures I should bring up. I forgot also about our map, which I should add a note to it with the hills. And I want to say that it is here because it doesn't matter in which direction. Okay, this is our sandbox, right? This is our map. And yeah, I have to figure out the better flow for all of it, but I think it went pretty well. I like the interactions, I like good ideas in chat that made the story more interesting, with the sandcastle, for example. Is there another? There could be. We haven't found it. But yeah, I do enjoy that. I have to. Oh, Kirill, I'm ending. Sorry, but Kirill, I'm curious about what you thought about it. Well, we'll continue the adventure. You like that? Okay, good, good. I wish there were more people like you, Kirill, here. Not that I'm trying to throw shade at other people, but what I mean is more people that do enjoy it. I want to take more participate, participate more. I don't know how to reach those people, but I know they are there, out there. And I chose, by the way, I don't think I said it at the beginning of the stream, but I chose Mausritter because we play as Mouse, and it makes it feel a little bit less serious. And like we can be more creative and loose with our imagination. I didn't want to have like a standard or gritty fantasy settings because then I would make it more serious. Now we can just have fun. More choices and don't just roll. Okay, okay, yeah, for sure. A lot of things are determined by rolls, unfortunately, but also, I don't want to. Hello, Meister. We're good. We just played half an adventure. The mouse setting is good. You need limitation to get creative. Yeah. The problem is with asking constantly chat questions, Kirill, and even asking for roles, is that it brings a lot of downtime, a lot of waiting for people to respond. So I think I just have to ask you guys less for roles, only for important roles, and focus more. We have dice rolls now? Yeah, you can roll dice. Now you guys can free roll them. Now that we ended. So yeah, what I was saying. Yeah, I have to more strategic, being more strategic with my questions to chat. That bring out something creative, but a bit less roll. I would say if a chat member roll, the outcome get more control, and if the chat don't roll, you roll completely random. Yeah. Let me, your character sheet. Oh, right now we're sharing all one character, Meister. Tari. I will write about it on Discord later. By the way, reminder, there is Discord 18 plus. Remember to read the rules of the channel, and there's also a support link, donation and wishlist below. But okay. I will be ending right now. Thank you, everyone. Maybe play as different character on other parts of the map. Maybe in the future. Right now, let's finish the story of this one. At least one adventure. Yeah. Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming. Bye bye, Elsamon. Thank you, Meister, for coming by, but we're ending. Bad timing.